tenemos aquí a Kamal Bherwani, que es una persona que, después de desarrollar su carrera en Estados Unidos, ha llegado a España hace unos meses. Y sí me gustaría que nos diera su impresión, después de este tiempo que lleva trabajando aquí, sobre el sector de medios en España y un poco el clima empresarial con que se ha encontrado y que le ha sorprendido de sus primeros meses aquí.
Okay, so a few interesting things about the culture here. First, I love living in Madrid. I find it to be very warm, very rich in culture, and one of my favorite cities in Europe. So that's all the good part. The corporate culture is a very different story. The corporate culture in many companies here reminds me of American culture around 1985. It's a very command and control structure. People walk into a room, the bosses sit in the middle of the table. In the US, they just sit on the ends. No one can talk in front of their boss unless their boss tells them to speak. A yes means a maybe means a no. It's not easy to get clear answers. And it's not, no one wants to take a risk. If you take a risk and you fail, you get branded for life as a failure, and therefore you will never take a risk. And many good ideas never make it to the top of the boardroom, and if they do, they get shot down because there are no clear answers, and therefore no one wants to take risks, and therefore they get shot down. So I would say the innovation in the management culture of Spain has a long way to go in order for it to be competitive.
Don't you think that's everywhere?
No, I don't think that's everywhere, because I think it's a matter of company culture. And I would say there are less companies like that in the west coast of the US, where the risk-taking is encouraged. You make investments to build capabilities, not to produce a business plan up front. The capabilities then produce a business plan. I think there's a completely free thinking around investment and risk in the west coast of the US. In the middle, in New York, it's more balanced between, let's say, Wall Street and venture capital. And then on the European side, it's too far leaning towards what you get taught in MBA schools, which is around get the business plan, don't take risk, because if you can't define the market, you shouldn't do anything. And the problem is when you can define the market in this world, someone's already taken the market away from you.
But if you